In this session, we'll go over the tips on how to make your arguments more persuasive to reach new heights and make your startup or existing business successful. When we talk about persuasion, we mean convincing people to change their beliefs or do something we suggest. Oftentimes, persuasion has been described as a form of art. But the question is, what exactly makes persuasion so powerful? Understanding the art of persuasion not only makes us be able to influence others, it also makes you become aware of the techniques people use in an attempt to change your beliefs and behaviors. Coming up. If you're new to this channel, we provide directions on how to become an entrepreneur by using sound strategies and tactics. As an entrepreneur, you want to build and protect your business to spend the time with people you love and care. Let's jump right in. It's essential we understand that persuasion is not an art in the sense of painting or music, but rather a properly crafted creative skill or art of communication and language. Persuasion is challenging and completely authentic to your character. When a presentation is successful and persuasive, it can completely change your career. Maybe you're trying to get funding from a group of venture capitalists to fund your new company. Or maybe you would like the board to approve an expansion of your organization overseas. The ability to persuade and achieve the desired result is the key. Here are the 10 tips that will help bring any audience to your side. Number 1, research your audience. You have to know those that will be attending your presentation. You also need to know what their goals are. What are their values? All these must be incorporated into your presentation. You have to tailor the content of your presentation to suit your audience goals. Speak in such a way that will make them feel that you are talking to them individually. Doing this will increase your credibility and show that you have done your homework very well. Number 2, choose 1 to 3 goals. There are a handful of things that a good persuasive speech focuses on. And it's possible that you will be short of ideas that relate to your message of your presentation. So when you want to talk about too many things, you will end up confusing your audience. Your speech should be crafted in such a way that guides your audience through the most important ones. Number 3, incorporate obstacles. Think deeply about the challenges to your ideas that may come from a member of your audience. Prepare in advance for this. Before we take a deeper dive into more explicit tactics, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you can get notifications as soon as I put new content. When you subscribe to my channel, you will gain insights into why success depends on our ability to build and inspire. So you take action towards achieving your goals by getting best-in-class contents and training experiences. Let's jump right into tip number 4. Your story must be attention-grabbing. If you would like to grab the attention of your audience with your first word, you will have to do so by telling a short story to illustrate the goal of your speech. The story must be related to everyone involved. Telling stories helps to soften the mood in the room, especially when you are presenting to groups that are opposed to your ideas. Number 5, practice, practice, and practice. Conviction is the key to being able to give solid persuasive speech. It is very important that you don't lose your chain of thoughts or waver while speaking. Don't start your presentation with thanks for coming, but rather a story that arrests everyone's attention. Your intensity should be kept high in the order to sustain the attention of your audience throughout. You can only do this by practicing over and over again. You can ask friends to listen to your speech and give feedback. Then work on any of their comments. Number 6, memorize. When you read off of a card, it distracts your audience. You have to practice your speech enough that you know it inside out. Your focus should not be on memorizing every word, but instead on your flow and key points including the examples you need to illustrate them. Number 7, make an eye contact. For you to be able to persuade, you need to be able to connect with the other person. Do this by making an eye contact throughout your speech. Number 8, use repetition. Avoid the tension to rush through your presentation. Speak in a slow and measured way. After explaining each of your points, explain them once again. Repetition is what helps drive home your points. Number 9, finish strong. Imagine yourself as an attorney arguing a case in the court of law. Your closing statement should be structured in such a way, lawyer would, which is with flair and gravity. After delivering your last impactful line, don't say thank you right away. Instead, wait for 5 or 6 seconds, then say, I'm happy to take questions. Number 10, take feedback graciously. Pay attention to your audience questions. Spend time with each and don't exaggerate or pounce on ideas that challenge your argument. Staying calm and in control will help your ease. Check out my book on Amazon, The Art of Persuasion, with the guidance provided in this book. You will be well on your way to becoming a master in persuasion and one who is shielded from being taken advantage of by other masters. The art of persuasion is simply a mastery of communication techniques that is useful to help you attain your goals by convincing others to buy into your point of view. It can also be difficult to detect for someone who is fluent in it. Down below in comment section, share your thoughts on which tactics you like the most. How do you see yourself advancing your ambitions and business to make name for yourself? Thank you for listening in, and I'll bring you more quality contents next week. Take care.